And there is a key word in Chinuch that I said it, I think, many, many times over here. Many times. And it calls savlanut. What savlanut means?
Patience.
Patient, which today nobody have patience. Everybody wants things to be very fast. Yes?
Yes, Rev, like you say, instant coffee.
Instant coffee. Exactly, instant coffee. That's what you like. It's a mistake to focus on fast results. What happens if you're looking for fast results? Do you care what's going to happen in the future?
No, you're only thinking about right now.
Now. So it's comfortable. Why? Because now, Baruch Hashem, nobody is angry and there is order at home. Why? Because I rewarded or I punished something that came out fast. It's called short-term, meaning you win the battle, but you lost the war. That's what it is. Because the future, we doesn't let the child develop in the right way, so he will not be mentally healthy when he will grow up. And we becoming also weaker. Why? We need outside forces in order to discipline our kids. It's not coming from us. It's the candy, it's the chocolate, it's the pizza. Yeah? It's an outside forces. It's not me. So what happened? The relationship between the parents and the children becomes what benefit I get over here. And there's nothing about chinuch over here. What can I get out of my parents? What can I get out of my child? And it's a give. It's mamash. And this is so important. Wow, 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 wow. So again, every achievement in chinuch, it's an outcome of a process. There is no magic when it comes to chinuch. Forget it. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes. You have to work on yourself, you have to work on your character. There's so many things involved, so many things, until one child, to raise a child mentally healthy is not an easy job. And the proof is that the generation is not doing well, how many people you know they have to go to therapy? How many?
Many, many, Rav.
Rav, most people today skip the therapy and they go to the pills. Many people just call their doctor, give me pills, and the doctor gives them pills. They don't even go for therapy anymore. They don't even want to spend the time doing therapy.
Pills, only psychiatry can give you pills.
Your regular doctor will give pills today. They give it to you over the phone on telemed. Your
What?
brother is a doctor, your uncle is a doctor, they give you pills. I know many people getting pills without like chocolate.
Okay. You think we will help them? Again, it's a quick fix. Fast results.
Temporary.
Fast results will not do anything to you. You have to go to therapy. They're going to take all the poison outside. And Peter, you say, I know it's not easy. Therapy is not easy for the therapist and for the patient. Both of them have to sweat. But we can avoid it if we're going to do what we have to do at home. All the emphasis that we put on the food and on the rooms and the clothing and all the nonsense, we're putting there too much. We're focusing on this, and the real important, we're not there. I don't know if you heard, right? This morning before we started the Gemara class, yes? So one of the students saying that he talks to parents and parents says, we gave up already. They gave up on the kids. Look at the kid, smoking. We gave up. Behemet, soon he will get to a point that I think people that not observant should not get married, בכלל no. If yes, don't bring kids because you're going to destroy them. Because we, with the Torah and the mitzvot and everything else, we have to put so much effort. So they בכלל don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. So if you remember, once we spoke about two words בלשון הקודש, חינוך or iluf. Do you know what iluf means? Have you been once in a circus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see a tiger jump inside
A loop?
a loop with the fire? Did you see it once? Do they have a trainer?
Of course.
Good. Meaning they have a trainer who knows how to train a tiger. His life is on the line, okay? And he trained the tiger how to jump, and he does to him this way, that way. But what happened if the tiger will be hungry?
He won't perform.
That's it?
He might eat his trainer.
To go after his trainer.
He'll attack the
Yeah.
trainer, and it happened. It happened.
It did happen.
A few years ago, recently.
It did happen, of course.
Yeah.
Why? It's not a chinuch. A chinuch, you molding it inside. Iluf, you cannot mold it inside. Iluf is only training. So, reward and punishment, you only training a child. It's in Hebrew, we said the system of the makel and the gezer. In one hand, I have a stick, and on the other hand, I have a carrot. Yes. Is there expression like this in English?
There is, yes. We don't know it exactly, but yes.
Yes, there is.
It's really just, yeah, the stick and the carrot.
Stick and the carrot?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what the trainer is doing to the tiger.
Mhm.
Either I'll give you this, and if you're going to be okay, I'll throw you a carrot
Mhm.
so you can eat. This is good for animals, not for kids. Our kids is the crown of the creation. They have such a quality, spiritual quality. Our job as a parents and to take the koach that they have, the neshama that Hashem gave them, which is so powerful, to develop it, to enhance it. Every chinuch in his essence, there is a little bit from the training. We have to, when you're training a child to be toilet trainer, yes, to get out of the diaper. That's called training. To teach you how to walk. A child, is starting to walk. Okay, that's called also training. This is not chinuch. So the child knows what is called chinuch and what does he call iluf, which is a training. So if we're going to use all the time rewards and punishments, so you're going to teach a child to be a very good businessman. He's going to be a street smart. What can I gain out of you? Nothing to gain out of you? To the next one. Because all his life he grew up on what benefit I can get from you. But chinuch is what? Teaching you to be a person with musar, with personality that, that you care for people, and you're able to distinguish between bad and good. That's a chinuch. Like we giving a chinuch to a child, pork is bad. Glad kosher is good. So when the child will grow up, he knows what to look for, what is bad, that's called a chinuch. What happened now in our days? You're very hungry and you see a restaurant which the kashrut are you going to sit and eat now, or you say, if you were trained all your life, so what are you going to say? I'm hungry, I have to eat. At least there is on the window there is certificate. I don't care who is it. And you're going to sit and eat. Why? Because that's not chinuch. A chinuch means I'm hungry, but let me see how good it is. If I'm allowed to eat over here. That's not iluf. That's not training. That's a chinuch already. Even if you shoot me, I will not go in to eat. I'll fast. I will not eat. No. How is it? Meaning we gave a good chinuch at home. We molded it to the child.
Rav,
Yeah.
I remember when I was a small child, like 7, 8 years old, and I went to an Orthodox cheder, and on Shabbos, they had services for children. And there was a rabbi from the old country, and he told us the stories from the shtetl. And he would always tell stories that was giving us chinuch, but I never knew what it was. But I remember to this day, I remember a story he told us about a rabbi that was in jail, and he wouldn't touch any of the food, and he only ate, and he told us in such a dramatic way, and he said it over and over. He said he was starving and he was hungry, and he didn't eat, but he would not touch any treif, and he only ate the vegetables and the fruits, and it stuck with me my whole life. That, you know, it's amazing what you can implant on a child, though. The children really absorb.
And that's a chinuch. That's who, but this takes time. And they see at home how much we are, you know, very much particular. No, that's not kosher. This is not so good. This is so this called a chinuch. So now, what happened to a child when we're giving him a chinuch with the help of rewards and punishment? What will happen to him? When the child gets angry, at whom he will get angry? At us, right? Let's say we punished him. Will he be upset at us? Yes. And he's not thinking why I got it. Example. I'll give you an example. A father is telling to his son, why did you climb up the tree? Not on the tree, on the shelves. On the shelves in the house. And because you weren't careful, the plant fell and it broke. Because of this, tomorrow you're not gonna come with us to the wedding of your cousin. The child gets very angry on the punishment that Bechlal, according to the child, don't make any sense. He is angry on his father. And Bechlal is not thinking of what he did. Well, where he will concentrate now? On what he did or on the punishment?
On the punishment.
So now let's switch it a little bit. If the Abba was wise and telling to his son, you climb on the shelves, you weren't careful enough, and you broke the vase that is so precious to Ima. Now, please, you have to collect all the pieces from the floor. And let's go buy Ima another vase from your money that you saved. Which is better approach?
The second one, of course.
Why?
Because we're seeing the natural consequence of what happened, and now we have to fix it.
Is the child now able to collect it, to
Understand?
understand the connection between his action and what Abba saying now?
Yeah, it's a natural consequence, and we're going to fix what we broke. He's not punished.
No, you weren't careful enough. Okay, I can see that. You
Plus, I
brought,
think, excuse me, I think the child will be happy that he's given the opportunity to correct something he did on his own, with his own money. You know, it makes him feel like a grown-up almost.
very good. That's a chinuch. Meaning, his father now is not a police. Abba became advisor. Yeah. And he's not the policeman that are giving you now punishment. And on the contrary, Abba coming to help him to deal with the outcome of what he did. Abba came to help you. Let's go, me and you, buy a new vase for Iman. Your money. Beautiful approach. Clean, neat, no casualties, no anger, no clue.
Plus, Harav, it also, if the father had just said to the boy, it's okay, don't worry about it, I'll clean it up, you go play, that doesn't give the child, he doesn't participate in the correction. But a lot of parents do that. They just say, okay, don't worry, you go outside, I'll fix it. But what the father did is so much better, because it's a memory for life, and the child participated in correcting his error.
You're teaching a lesson.
Yeah, you're teaching him
teaching him a lesson.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Rav, there's a question here. What if the child is 3 or 4 years old? I guess, can that lesson also be applied to them? Or applicable?
3 or 4 years old, if they understand, right, we'll do the same thing with them. Usually what we do, we scream. Yes? Why did you climb up? How many times I have to tell you? It's going to help.
No,
Is that a chinuch?
no, that's just reacting.
You just frustrated. So now here we go. Imagine Ima saying to her daughter, if the Yomora will tell me tomorrow that you behaved in the class, I'll buy you the candy that you like. What did we teach the child now?
If you behave, you're going to get a treat.
This is called a business principles. Everything has a price to it. So I would have said that the child will tell herself, if I'll behave polite, or if somebody else, I have to pay a candy for that. Very good. So what happens if I did my homework? What do I have to get?
A treat.
The price is going up, no?
Ah, yeah.
Now I want ice cream. Yes? We are in the supermarket.
Business deal, Rav.
Business. So from time to time to use it, it's okay, once, okay. But to do it as a system, no. So if we were met, we got used to the system to do it, punishment and rewards. The child already learned the idea. And what is the idea? On everything that he does, he wants a reward. Mommy, I cleaned my room. I deserve sushi. Mommy, I did this. I want ice cream. Meaning everything has a price. There's a price list. So again, so all the discussion at home is handling. What do I do and what do I get? It's worth it or it doesn't worth it? Now, what happens if a punishment that I gave is not working? Are we going to give again the same one?
Hopefully not.
So what we going to do?
Reevaluate how we can.
A stronger one.
Oh,
Maybe that will work. If this doesn't work, okay.
how about changing the approach, Rav?
What happened when the punishments already, you are out of punishments already, you tried everything. And it will happen. How many times you think you can punish?
Rav, it does happen. You really run out of consequences already. So it's true, yeah. You don't know what else to punish with already. It's like you tried everything.
So here is a scenario. Imagine you going to a friend
Mhm.
and you're sitting around the table talking. But they have a child, a small one, that every few minutes he coming, making balagan, don't let us talk. Jumping up and down. Mamash out of control. and his father warned him a few times already. Didn't work. Then his father told him, hey, if you're going to continue, I will not let you play with a new ball that Savta bought for you for 1 month. And the child says, who needs this ball, Bechlam? Who needs the ball? So now imagine the mother of the child saying to you, you are a friend. Tell me, why we not able to do nothing with this child? So what you can answer, I'm not an expert, I'm only a friend, I'm not advisor של חינוך. But you're gonna have nothing to answer back. Why? Because we believe that מלכתחילה, in the first place, you should not get to this confrontation. The child ambushed you. And the ambush is making you giving him punishment. Once I heard a girl saying to her mom, Ima, do you know what happened today in school? No. What happened? Today we have a substitute in our classroom. And my friend made a balagan. She was bothering the substitute. The substitute threatened her that she's gonna tell her to the main teacher. And my friend answered, I don't care. And the substitute said, I'm gonna write a note to your parents. And she said, my parents will do nothing to me. So then she said that the substitute said, I'm gonna tell the principal. Why are we punishing?
Is it because we feel lack of control?
Ma,
Is it because we feel lack of control
what are you trying to accomplish by punishing?
by having them listen? I think
We
it's
want to
more,
hurt this child. We want to hurt him. Because we hope that the force or the power of us want to hurt the child will convince the child not to return to this kind of behavior. When the child cries and he says, okay, I will not do it again. Don't we believe that he got the message? Your child crying and say, I'm sorry, I will not do it again. Don't punish me. Do we believe that he will not return to do it one more time?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think sometimes we don't.
We feel as a parents, we succeeded. He learned the lesson. And if not, he continue. How do we feel? We failed.
Yes.
So we're trying more severe punishment. Maybe that will help. And we're fighting with the child. And so what happened to the child? He feel not wanted, not loved, and he was already planning what is the next revenge that I have to come up over here. You're in a war zone. You mamash putting yourself in a war zone. Do you know people that knows your weak spots and they know how to press on them?
Yes. Especially the children of, they know how to manipulate.
Okay. Did you hear it once?
Yes, Rav.
How about from adults? A husband can tell me, my wife knows my weak spot and she always press on the same button. So kids are very good imitators. Agree? Yes,
Yes, Rav.
very good.
Yes.
Yes.
You remember the child with a toy that was not belong to him and he wanted to take it home? And what Ima told him, if you're not gonna put it back, no bicycle for you. What did he do? He put it back. And Ima was proud of herself. That's it. So what the child understood, in order to gain something from someone, you have to press on the weak spots. When you're giving in to your children, when they're pressing on your weak spots,
Yes.
which they
Yeah.
know very well, so right away you give up. They say, okay, take, leave me alone. And the child says, that's it. So that's how he will grow up. And he will do the same thing to his wife. And if it's a girl, she'll do the same thing to the husband. They know already from childhood where to press. Because this is the chinuch they got at home. What the Ima did, she was using the bicycle I know the weakness of the child is a bicycle. So I told him, if you don't do this, no bicycle for you. What did I teach this child now? To gain something in life, you have to know where to press. What was the connection between the toy and the bicycle?
Rav, is it possible that the parent was saying, okay, if you have to put the toy back, otherwise you can't have your bike? Meaning, if you're gonna take someone else's toy, we're gonna take your toy away. No?
You stay there now, and you tell the child, we wait over here until you're gonna put it back. Because this call stealing, and we cannot permit it.
We can't just take it out of the child's hand and say, we're not taking it, it's not ours.
People say, you're gonna take it in a nice way, and you're gonna put it back and say, no need, bicycle, no threatening punishment. We're not gonna let you be a thief. That's the message. That's a chinuch. So how many times you see our kids knows how to press our weak spots?
Many times.
How did they learn that?
Is they learned that from how spouses treat each other, how parents treat each other.
Or we telling them, I know my child like ice cream. If you're not gonna eat, no ice cream for you. We doing it?
So it's like a give and take relationship.
We pressing on the weak spot. We know he loves ice cream. So in order to gain something over here, we tell him we're gonna take what you like. We know your weak spot. Your weak spot is ice cream. Don't we use it?
Yes.
Everybody else is quiet, Baruch Hashem.
Yes, yes, Rabbi.
So we are the teachers. We're teaching the child how to press on our weak spots.